Oh my God, Madeline, they had never seen as big a skeptic as me. I tell you, I was the worst, and medical people are. My background is in anesthesia, my background is in drugs. And so, what I have seen in the past is being able to look at drugs, how they affect people, what the long term effects are, what the research is. So, I've got a background in looking at what is good and what it's not, and what we should embrace and what we should throw out the window, and who we should do that for. Okay, so anyway, natural, not me, not me. I'm a pharmaceutical girl and always have been. I'm traditionally medically trained, and I didn't feel that natural things had anything to offer. Like everybody else on this call, probably been on some turmeric supplements, taking a bit of fish oil, didn't do a squat of difference for me. So then, unfortunately, I was laid up with a surgery post when I'd fallen off a bike. So I was laid up for 3 months, couldn't work, sitting there doing nothing. Friend says, you've got to look at this stuff. I said, it's natural, thrown out the window. I'm not interested a squat. She said, it's got science. Ha, ha, ha. I said, science? You must be joking. Show me the science. I can be quite aggressive when I want to be, and the skeptic in me is really not pleasant. But anyway, she gave me the whole list of 27 papers because I had nothing to do. I sat there, I read through every single one. I got on the call with people who had introduced these products to Australia. I got on the call with a scientist in Melbourne. I got on a call with the scientific team of this company in Utah. They said, who's this little girl from New Zealand who's questioning us? Doesn't she know this is really good stuff? And I really wanted to dive in deeply on a lot of those studies, ask them questions. And then when I talked to them, I thought, actually, I've read these papers, I've talked to these people, light bulb moment. This is a paradigm shift for health, because what we are doing with this is we are healing from the inside out, using body's natural processes that are already there. We're just ramping them up rather than traditionally healing from the outside in. And, as Dr. Ken says, putting Band-Aids on things. We weren't doing that. And so I said, okay, I'm out there and I am telling everybody, because everybody has oxidative stress and everybody in the world needs to be on NRF2. I had no idea about businesses. I had no idea about the company. I had no idea about direct selling. But I tell you what, when you have got a product which is scientifically and independently scientifically backed like this, and I say independent because a lot of the drug companies of the anesthetic drugs I'd work with had in-house research, whereas this is all independent, it's peer-reviewed, it's published on the doctor's Google, and that gives it real bones. So then it just sort of established into me talking with the company. And then I thought, I am in with this, even before I got the products. So I haven't even personally tried them myself before I could see the power of this. And as Dr. Neil so eloquently explained, all we're doing is supporting the body and the processes that it's naturally programmed to do. Easy.